Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and this is the Skyrim D20 challenge, episode 19? It's all gone 19? Yeah, that'll work. So, last time I had possibly the most successful assassination in history of an upper ranking member of the Imperial Army. This time, I've got no quest, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll for it. We're on a D6. First lessons. Okay, this is all about the College of Winterhold. This should be marginally exciting, I'm sure. It's a well-known fact that fiction set in schools which teach unusual classes always does well. There's the X-Men, of course. There's Harry Potter. There's Ruby. There's Video Game High School, maybe. I haven't watched it, but I'm sure that's what they do. Okay, right. Can we quick travel to the college? 2. Well, that's easy enough. That's Winterhold. If I ever get a statue of me made, I'd like it to be a statue like that. Terrifying. Oh, good. It was night when I quick travelled, and I quick travelled to night. A different night. Brilliant. I missed all of the day. Let's remedy that, shall we? I tell you, my ability to go into the wait mode and not have a single solitary clue how long I should wait for is almost legendary. That time I got it perfect though. So I accidentally did a little bit of this quest before, but it wasn't a severe amount. Also, fuck me, is it snowing heavy? This is not the sort of night. Night. You shouldn't be out in this weather. In Matilda, technically, she learned to do power. Maybe no. There was a brief kind of school in Heroes. Could be that. Sky High. A surprisingly good film where one of the characters, his name was Warren Peace, and he was like War and Peace. That is some very high level punning, and I'm alright with that. What am I actually at here? The Hall of Attainment. Yeah, it's a good name. She's in here somewhere. Perhaps upstairs or downstairs. Maybe downstairs. Ah, there are actual stairs. Good. I can't remember a lot. That's just a fact. Not about this game, just in general. It's a growing concern. Get out of bed, you lazy whore. Not really much of a role there.
I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these.
Quite busty.
While you're not required to wear them,
you
may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sorry, I'm not ready for that just yet.
I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
Right, I suspect I will be talking to her again shortly. I might as well change into more fitting attire. There we go. I'm dressed like an actual student now. If memory serves, in my student days, I also used to carry a large buckler at all times. The backpack is quite accurate, actually. I keep hitting back to go into third-person mode. I wonder why.
Welcome to the college. Yes.
Yeah, the tour, love.
Just a brief overview of our facilities. Are you ready? Wonderful.
Yeah,
Please
love
follow
to.
me and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings.
Is this
The
it?
Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that.
Love, this isn't how you give a tour.
In charge of the college,
Time the
Archmage's
things.
responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Professor Dumbledore, they call him. He never taught any fucking classes. Lying son of a bitch. Did he? No, he didn't. He didn't do any teaching, did he? Are we... Do you have something to say about this? She blew her load of the tour in like the first 12 seconds. She didn't realise there was actual... This woman. She needs a stern talking to. Go on, tell me what these are. Who's that guy, maybe? Anything? No, just keep doing what you're doing. Fuck all. This isn't a tour. Yeah? No? Nothing to say? Great. I hate her.
Even
I want her...
with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
Not going to tell me what those are? Great, I'll figure it out on my own when I get kicked out. I don't know why, but I'm very angry against this school. On an interesting side note, Video Game High School, made by...
We've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Depends what the preparation is. Preparation H, for example. Yeah, so Video Game High School, made by Freddie Wong, or Freddie Wong's YouTube channel more specifically, which is now called Rocket Jump. Someone on Rocket Jump runs a blog. I forget what it's called, but it doesn't matter. A blog of unusual Let's Plays, which I was on for this. Well, not this, but the Fallout one. The one people actually watched.
Our newest members are housed here in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
You shouldn't do research where you live. You should do that like in the labs or no. See, back when I was a student, that was rule 1. No experiments in your
Now I'll
halls.
show you to your
It's not on.
quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yeah, I just want to that's handy. What's this book? This looks a nice book. I would like to invent a sleeper mod, if you will. Put it alongside something very innocuous, like auto-equip bow arrows. That'd be a good one. Put it alongside that, and it downloads a shitload of additional books into the game. And they're all porn, just all smut, and like some of it like properly aggressive as well. You know, we're talking like, you know, not safe for life, that sort of tag. So I saw Jobs, I think it's called, or Steve Jobs, I'm not sure which.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing
Tolfdir.
new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Okay, you haven't walked me to a door. Is it that door? I'm going to assume it's that door. Alright, let's go and have a lecture. That'll be fun. They should rebrand. Even the word lecture is unpleasant. Alright, mate. I'll get that quick. There we go.
Welcome. We were just beginning. Please.
Class clown. Class prude. And the village idiot.
To
Good.
understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course.
Just really unnerve people by doing this.
Inherent...
And what are we waiting for? Let's get
Seems to work on him.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
His eyes are
Eagerness
different
must be
colours.
with caution.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of.
Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so
Oh.
far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should orgy. Just get it out there. Day one orgy. I'm not really sure what to think.
Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right? Let's just give it a chance. What's the worst that could happen?
All right, let's settle down.
What are we
I
doing?
suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
Oh yeah, my ward spells have won awards.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please.
Shouldn't you show us
Opposite
first?
me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
I don't. Oh god, has he given me the ward already? What would a ward be? Probably that. Yeah, almost certainly that. Okay, I'm ready. Alright, now I remember. This is how to ward. Oh,
Now,
stand here.
cast the ward spell and keep it up.
Yeah!
Keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't
Quick,
wanna-
please. Quick! Hurry!
Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up.
You fuck.
Hold still. Excellent work.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we
You taught
meet
us
there
one
in a few
spell.
hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Help me, please. What I like about this area is because of all these lights and shiny things around, it is fucking bright in here. I bet you can see everything. Even at night this would be an alright place. I just finished that quest. Yes, it was called First Lessons or something. It was overly quick, wasn't it? Right. Roll again. Number 6 this time. Okay, there are 12 miscs. I believe I have a D12. There it is. The least rolled of all my dice. I don't base that on any kind of fact. I have to visit the museum in Dawnstar. Well, that'd be nice.
You know, this is one of a
Go to
very
college, visit museums. Yeah, I'm living the life.
My parents reserved a spot for me here at the college on the day I was born.
All right, Hermione. That's how I should have done it. Yeah,
Reservation is a perfectly
she's
valid
Hermione.
choice. And don't let anyone tell
That's
you
Ron. This old boy. That's clearly a Neville.
Skyrim still has such fine
And that's
give an old man hope.
McGonagall. Yeah,
College
that'll
is
work.
a bit of an...
Right, I have to get to Dawnstar, which I believe is quite close. Yeah. Could almost walk there. Should I walk? No, I'll try and quick travel. Probably going to end up walking there anyway. 4. Oh, God. So that'll be 1. 2, definitely there. 3, oh yeah. Now 4. 4 is an intriguing one. It could equally be Ustengrav, Hall of the Vigilant, or not there, but in fact there. Yeah, it's definitely between the Stendars and I'm going to go with here because it looks like I haven't walked this stretch before, so Ustengrav it is. I haven't switched to any armor. I'm still wearing my initiate robes, but I feel I can deal with it. Oh, good. Night again. Yep, here we are. Wrong button. Didn't mean to do that, but I did want to do it, so yeah, I win either way. Shit. Should I have a follower? No. No, she died. In fact, she didn't die, I just left her to her death with some vampires. I'm a bad friend, aren't I? Definitely. Gonna go with some magic today, as I'm in my magic robes, and why not? So I saw the Steve Jobs film. I think it's called Jobs. The most recent one. Although if you're watching this at any point after November of this year, they'll probably have made another one, because they seem to be making them almost on a constant basis. I don't fully understand why they felt a reboot was necessary for the Steve Jobs legend, which is a shame, really, because actually it was pretty good. It helps that I like Aaron Sorkin, who I believe directed it, wrote it, I don't know, did something. The man on that ridge, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Oh, look, there's a snow fox running through the camp of Imperials. What a wonderful time. I'm in a Christmassy mood recently. Yeah, so it's based around 3 product launches. It was the launch of the Mac, the Next Cube, I think it was called, and the iMac. And basically, the way the entire film is set up is that 5 minutes before every major product launch, Steve Jobs would be walking to the stage from like his dressing room to down a long hallway. He'd have his notes in his hand. He would drop said notes, and he'd bend down to pick him up, and then out of nowhere, a mob of his closest friends, his work colleagues, his enemies, and the press would just line up to fuck him in the arse. Repeatedly. Oh, there's a snow wolf. There's a few snow wolves. Back off, guys. Back the fuck up. Back up. I said back up. Yeah. I should get some new spells, shouldn't I? This is not a good spell. Yeah, so they would just line up to have their way with him, it would seem. Because, like, literally, it's like the busiest time of his life. He's stressed, he's going on stage, and loads of people would just be like, yeah, but what about your daughter? You haven't spoken to her in a week. She needs to go to college. She needs to go to work. Her mother's weird. It was a lot of that. My biggest piece of advice is I didn't know anything about Apple going in particularly. I had a rough idea of some of the products they'd launched, but not particularly. Look up whatever an Apple II is.
I'll count myself richer than a king.
Because apparently an Apple II is quite important.
We won't give up this port to the Imperials without a fight.
And also in the adverts they play it out as a lot of the relationship between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, so played by Seth Rogen. He's in the film like 3 times for 4 seconds each. Let's have a cool watch show. Anyway, we're here, the museum.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Mythic Dawn? What was that argument
Never
about?
mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that. but it does sound good
Let's
at the
talk
same
inside.
time, so
Let's talk inside.
a curious dichotomy. Yeah.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Oh look, some carrots. It's a well-known fact that
Tapestries hung
the head...
here and outside were found in hideouts, where members... Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn secret meetings, where they
This is how you
fought
give a
bring the
tour.
Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye, made from sacrificial blood.
Wouldn't it have been easier to dye the robe after you'd sewn it? It's just me.
That
So I'd have
burned
done it.
paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise.
Mankar, that was his
where
name.
all his followers would live forever.
Yeah, didn't it turn out that it was only really a paradise for him, and he was having a lot of wild orgies, but all the rest of his followers kind of hated it? I may be embellishing on the myth a bit, just mentally.
The commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader,
Oh, I remember
Mankar
these.
Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
I have odd memories of Oblivion.
Ah, yes.
Ah,
That
yeah.
scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate. A key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
Yes, that's very intriguing. So you clearly live in here. Did you not think about putting up like a partition wall of some sort? Because this is just weird. Like, you sleep there. I mean, you made the bed somewhat, good on you, but there's like old bottles of wine, and there's your lunch here. Your lunch of bread, carrots, and the largest chicken eggs known to man. Holy fuck. You've seen chickens in this game. They're not giant. That chicken's egg is the size of that... That chicken's egg is like this big. I wish to see these chicken anuses. What's the plural of anus? Doesn't matter. Let's
Do
talk.
you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
I will have one roll of the dice, and then I'll go for the first option, just because it appears... that'll
And here
do.
you are. I hope you found the museum to your liking.
Oh, he took my pamphlet. I'm not alright with that. What's the mythic
They were
dawn?
worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult, I've gathered in my museum.
Okay, this is gonna lead in circles, I feel.
A
Tell me
little
of the job.
history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
That seems like poor planning. They could have spread them out even more than that. I know Skyrim's big, but there are bigger places. You want me to get these fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gonzol and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about
I'm
them.
pretty sure I already have one
Gladly
piece.
pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Yep, I got a shard.
Look at them. The legendary sharpness of a Daedric weapon. Marvelous. And here's your payment for the shards.
800
We
gold,
just need
that's
the
not
hilt
bad.
and the pommel now.
The hilt and the hilt and the pommel. The hilt and the pommel.
Good luck finding
doesn't
the
matter.
fragments.
I think that's a new quest. It is indeed a new quest. So the irony is large here. That's a new quest, so I need a new quest. Alright, I'm getting through them today. 7 in total. I did D8 and a 7. So I'm guessing there's 11 of these now, so I'm going to stick to D12. 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need to find a Blackbriar Mead to bring to Sidgear. I'm pretty certain I don't have a Blackbriar. This guy's coming for me, I feel. Nope, he just wanted to speak to her.
I wasn't born in Skyrim.
Doesn't matter.
But
Oh, an enchanter. I need this. When did I get covered in blood? I picked up a few enchanting levels there. So I need to find a Blackbriar Mead. So I'm going to try 2 steps for this. Step the first. I'm going to go to a local inn and see if they have it there. That's the easy thing to do. That's the number 1 thing I'll try. Step number 2, I will go to the Blackbriar's Meadery and buy one, make one. I don't know. I figure that's the place I'll find one though. The only trouble is, I don't think this place has an inn. So, right, yeah. Is there an inn? There's the hold, which means what's this large building? Ah, ha ha ha! The Windspear Inn. Sounds delightful.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I don't like warm drinks, but I'm okay with the rest. Nord mead.
Need a room? Drink
Show
for
me
the
your wares,
thirsty,
boy.
Food for the hungry. Good
Okay,
day.
he doesn't have what I need.
What troubles you, my son?
That thing on your... I need that. What is that? Tell me about that. I might have to... Look at it. Is that a mace with magic?
And what might you need?
Fuck off. I want your weapon. This is my new favourite inn. There's busty drummers, that guy. I might make a life here. No more adventuring. I'm just gonna shoot myself in the knee with an arrow now, and this will be it for me. No, I need to find the Blackbriar's Meadery. Now I've got a strong suspicion I know exactly where it is. Well, I haven't been there yet, and I can't remember exactly where it is. But my instinct tells me it's somewhere near Riften. So I'm going to quick travel, or attempt to quick travel to Riften Stables and explore the local area. That's a 1, straight there. That's what I needed. It was literally what I needed. Oh look, it's night. Great. If I look at the statistics of this game, I'll have spent more of my time waiting than doing literally anything else. So I need to search this local area for farms, homes, businesses, and the like. It might in fact be right here. Actually, this might be easier than I thought. Hello, friends. I'm looking for... Not you. Not Merryfair. Of course, even if the Meadery isn't around here, as I suspect it might be over there in fact, there's a solid chance that, because it's local, the local inns will have it. I need to find a wanky pub, don't I? Yeah. What have you got on tap? Oak Barrel Standard, of course. Yeah, you're not what I needed. This could be the funniest thing I've ever seen. 1, that fox is larger than normal. 2, it's not properly animated. Oh shit! It's a giant spider. Why did they make it bigger? It means whatever mod I've got is all kind of fucked up, but there's like instead of it's meant to put a marauding bear into this spot whenever it happens, but it hasn't done that. But there's like a fail-safe in case it does fuck up. It won't put a spider in the game. It'll just put a fox that's unanimated. That's enjoyable as hell. But I need to kill this fucker. It should be an easy kill. Yep. Shit, there's another one. He's seen me. I have very good aims. In fact, the way that's got that green glow on it, I know what this is. It's there's a bear down there as well. This is like a nature zone where some kind of spirit has done something. The point is, if I go there, there'll just be a load of angry animals and not a lot else. So I'm just gonna leave. It's not the Midri I'm looking for. Still, that was enjoyable. Put my heavy armour on there in a bit of a panic. Ah ha ha! This could be what I'm looking for. Note the ship means they have shipping, which you'd only have if you have a product worthy of shipping, aka high quality beverages. If I wait for the shout to recharge, I can jump across most of this water. But it'll probably take longer than it'll take me to actually just swim across it. Plus, it's not that. How do I just do? Can I jump out of the water? I can. It's good to know. I think this could be the place I'm looking for. Golden Glow Estate. No, this isn't it. This isn't it at all. I think this is a Thieves Guild location. Fuck me, did you see that? Yes, that's not it. But there is a windmill over here. It could be what I'm looking for. Let's change out this armour, it's too heavy. There's a windmill over there. It's possible. Or it could be further down the way. I think what I'll do is I'll go to this windmill, and if that doesn't get me anywhere, I'll go back to Riften and see if I can purchase what I'm after. Guys, you're too close together. Am I wanted there? Possibly. You there, boy, I need mead. Can you help? No. No, you're hideous. The Standing Stone, I think I've been there before. But I feel like if I have been there before and it's not marked, it's because I went there and died. So I probably shouldn't return. But I'm going to go into Riften, which hopefully this is an entrance to right here. I think it is. Good. I'm going to go in here. Alright, Beardy. I'm going to try the local inn to see if they can get me what I need. If I were an inn, where would I be? That's an orphanage. Well, if this were England, it would be literally any direction you look in. You there?
Interest you, see for yourself. Keep your eyes.
No.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses.
No.
Ready to make some coin?
Okay, this didn't help me. Is that an inn? Blackbriar. Oh, yes, this is exactly where I need to be. I knew I'd seen it before.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the B&B.
Shut up.
She'll set you right.
Welcome.
Hello, my good man. I need mead.
Come back and see us again.
Well, that was easy enough. Not cheap though. 87 gold for one bottle.
Disrespect the law and you...
So where is this guy that needs the mead? Sidgeir. That name rings a bell, in fact. He's in Falkreach, which is my ancestral home in many respects. A 4? Fucking hell. Right, so that'd be 1. 2 definitely there. 3. So it looks like I'm going to Pine Watch. Pine Watch. Pine Watch. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Pine Watch. Where'd you spend your summers, Ben? Oh, I went to Pine Watch. Oh, that sounds nice. Shit. 2 moons. That's a bad sign. Let's wait till daytime, because of course it's fucking night time. Right. Yes, to Falkreach. A deer. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work, was it? Fuck me, there's a troll. Troll! We have a troll in the dungeon. Just thought you'd like to know. I believe the best way to fight a troll is with fire. So we're gonna go with fire. Alright, mate. It's fairly effective. If he ever manages to make it to me, he might do some serious damage. Oh, he's dead. He had a fuckload of fat on him. Like, properly fat fucker. Is that a bandit? Should be a bandit. But I killed the bandits here. I didn't know they respawned. Well, nothing doing. I'm going to kill him again.
Huh?
Right, love. Ah, that surprised you, didn't it? Can't hit what you can't hit, can you? Aha! Now I'm much closer, and you're much further away. Ah, didn't knock him off.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
No, I'm just gonna keep burning you. Take this! And this! Dude had orcish arrows, that ain't bad. His missus only had iron. Curious. Oh no, that's good. Oh, that's some nice stuff there. Alright, I'll leave him to it. It's always better to leave the corpses, because that will deter future bandits. Unless a naked man finds the corpse, in which case he will likely just become a future bandit. I should discover this. Hello? A meeting of the minds?
Walk always in the light, or we will drive to it.
It's finally some Falmore. Yeah, well, I don't care. Or do I? No. No, I don't. It's about time on this episode. I need to just go and hand in this quest to whoever asked me to do it. I don't really know. I wasn't paying too much attention at the time. Oh good, it's raining. That'll make this easier. Oh shit. Let's not panic. Is this is Falkreach. And I'm here. Good. Literally the moment I looked down at the rocky slopes I had to descend, rain broke out. Look, that's a chicken, right? You saw the egg that came out of it. It's like a quarter of its body is egg. That's not right. That's just not right. Ah, is it the Jarl? Have I done a Jarl's quest by accident? I have.
Yes. What is it that you want?
I brought you booze.
Bolin speaks much about the war. Now that's what I like to see. Someone who gets things done. Here, a little something for you.
Oh, that's not bad actually. Some magic potions. I will never use them ever. I might as well have another job while I'm here.
There's a group of bandits in my hold that The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
You dirty bastard.
Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
I do like his orders though. He might be a dick, but he's honest about it. I don't like people who lie about being dicks. In fact, no, I just... Surprisingly realistic lightning. No, I didn't really need that. Right, well that was episode 19. It did all go a bit 19. I'll try and get more... Hey look! Oh no, it's still raining. I thought the rain had stopped because I was under here. Wouldn't want to be a dragon in this weather. Oh look, if I look up in the rain it blurs my vision. Genius mod, genius. Yeah, that was episode 19. I'll see you next time for episode 20, where I do more busy work, I guess.